Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I almost lost the time because I was working. That's why my face. I was like this until now, and suddenly I just saw that it was only minutes left to get connected. So I've been working in the next half of the year, um, the last part of the year. Sorry, the itinerary and things. So I've been doing things, working. Um, so let's go to the topic because when I'm working and I have something in my head, I can't stop. So I have to keep going after the alignment. That's the energy of Capricorn of this month. Um, so topic for today is family. And I don't know how do you leave this topic, but for someone like me, who is Italian Argentinian, the family is everything. It's like a kind of an obligation. Family is first. And for sure, it doesn't matter which culture you are. For sure, you have heard this concept of the family will be always the family, and that's it. The family is the most important thing. So everyone, because we are humans, we are related to the concept of family, because to exist you have to be born in a family, and we all have this concept of family. Everything you are, everything that you feel, the traumas, the patterns, everything that makes you be who you are right now is because of the family. So nobody is away from the concept of family. So maybe some of you can say, I don't have family, I am orphan. Well, no, it's not like that. Because um, because family is not the blood, it's not mad. Family is mainly the people you have grown with and the people you eat with. So when you share the food with people, that's family. And why family is these people with whom you are sharing food with? Because family comes from the word hunger. Family comes from the word famulus, that means a person that is hungry. For example, we have in English the word famine, you say? Yes, famine. That is to describe a person that has a lot of, that is really hungry. that, that, yes. I don't have the words. So from where this concept is born? So to do that, we have to do the same as yesterday to go to the origin of how a family has started. So first of all, it's important to understand that we are not going to see this from the point of view of humans. Before we understand a human, we have to get this idea. We are animals. I don't know if you all knew about this, but humans are animals. The only thing that separates humans from the animals is just that we have intelligence and that we can manifest and create through the imagination. That's it. We are intelligent, we think, and we can manifest through imagination. That's it. For the rest, we are animals. So to identify our aspect, our human, our animal aspect, all of us as animals have only three things that our bodies want. Our organic, biological body wants only three things, and that's it. First thing, to eat. The other one, to reproduce. And the third one, to sleep. If I can have these only three things, so the body is happy. That's it. Perfect. So for an animal, an animated being, the one that is animated, the animal, needs only these three things to exist. Okay? And that's all they are worrying about. So if you're a person that just wants to eat, that wants to have sex, and then take a nap, so you can say you are actually an animal, and not thinking very much. So you can identify in which level, if you're still an animal or a human. So it's a very basic system. Why do we need to eat? Eat is the first thing. Why do we need to eat? Because food has energy, and when we eat, we store energy. Okay? Why do we need energy? Because we need to have sex to reproduce. To reproduce, to have a sexuation, takes a lot of energy. So you need to eat in order to have good energy to the reproduction. And when you waste all the energy of the reproduction, then you have to sleep to restore the energy and go to eat again. Okay, so that's a simple circle. So we need to eat. So what I was saying is, whenever we sorry, I forgot the idea. So any living being in the biology needs this energy. So you have this, you have to take the energy from, the outside. So you storage the energy by eating, and through eating, then you have energy to reproduce, to make the cellular division or the reproduction by sexuality. Okay, so that process wastes a lot of energy, and then you reestablish the system by sleeping. So that simple system is all based in the need of food, of the research of something to eat. So that's why the body makes know that you need this energy by being hungry, by starving. Okay, so the body says I need energy by the concept of starvation. So now let's remember about how these beings, this organism, starts to eat the energy, to take the energy. So there are some beings that start to look for this energy outside by themselves, alone. So they just take the energy, the information from the environment by themselves. But some of them say they understand that it's impossible for them to eat a lot or to take a lot of energy if they work alone. So they need to work in groups. So they start to create this connection, this interaction with the other ones, so they could get much more energy and information and energy to eat food. So they start to work together by feeling, by perceiving the movement of the others. And this process of evolution makes that the insects, the fishes, the birds starts to work together in order to get something in groups so they can survive better. Just this extrasensorial, I guess, a perception starts to evolve in feeling how the other moves. Like you see the fishes moving like this, a shoal, you say. Thank you for the words. So like a shoal of fishes that moves constantly exactly the same. You have the birds, they fly all together. Then the mammals, the animals like herds. So all these different animals starts to a flock. Thank you. A flock of birds. They start to work together, aligned, to reach food, to reach better places to have energy to eat. Okay. So so that's how this energy that they share, that they perceive, is what we start to call emotion. So all of them are somehow connected to the first emotion, which was try to be together and to feel one another, to be in a group. Okay, so that's the origin of what we as humans used to call love, to love one another, to be in a relationship in between the different beings. But as you see, this just started by the need of getting much more resources to eat. So the first need, which is to eat, is the one that makes different animals, different individuals in the animal kingdom to get together in herds, in flocks, in shoals, to be together in order to get better results when they are trying to find for food. So through thousands of years, when the mammals appear, they start to make this system even more perfect, much more perfect. So they start to interact one another emotionally, like the mothers taking care of the babies, and so they start to create the herds. So all of them protect one another, and they start also to use some sounds to communicate and to give names one another. So that optimize the communication and the results of what they are trying to reach. So then from the mammals appears hominids. The hominids are the ones that are intelligent. There are many beings that are intelligent, like for example the octopus, the whales, the dogs, the cats. They are intelligent because they can use the environment. They can use tools in the environment. Okay, so that's kind of an intelligence, because for example intelligence is, oh, this is a pen and this is blue. Okay, so you can tell that, and maybe one of those animals can too. But the difference between those intelligent animals and humans is that we can also say this is a tool and I can write with this, and I can download an information from my ideas into the material physical world and create something new, something different. Okay, and I can pass on this information. So remember that there are many other animals that are intelligent, that they know how to use tools, but the hominids started to use the tools to pass on information of the dreams. And then from the hominids, we have another group that are the humans. And humans are these beings, that they not only are intelligent, but also are able to create and live through the intelligence. And that means that the humans were able to create cultures, to communicate with languages, to create civilizations, to live with religion, traditions, all these kind of things, education. And this creates a species, humans, that instead of just using tools, they use the world around, living in a structure that is not physical, that is conceptual. Okay? And after this, we have the Homo sapiens sapiens inside the humans, which is the human that is aware. And the human that is aware is not conditioned by the cultures, the herds, the laws, anything. It's its own, by itself, free. It uses free will. So it can relate everything to itself and be aware how to handle, how to transform everything around, being free from all the systems. So all this process of evolution, from the very first cell that was just trying to absorb energy from around, and all this process of great evolution until we as humans trying to create civilizations and so on with cultures and etc. All this has been only different ways of evolution to help us with these three basic things. These three basic things: eat, reproduce, and sleep. So imagine, don't you think that all the things that we have accomplished until now as humanity in these million years of evolution was just to eat better, have better sex, and sleep more quietly? And one of the reasons why we can tell that we are still living through these three basic things is basically because we are still today, with all this evolution, living still through the idea of the family. So all this history of evolution, it was just because individuals were starving. So we needed food, we needed to eat. So by living together, we created option to have much more food, to have much more options to find food. So by this, we started to help one another, creating more resources, working much more with everyone, and the reason why we get all together is because we are hungry. So we need to survive, and as many we work together, we are gonna eat better. So this interaction between the beings, is all about survival. Okay, it's all about helping us to have links, so we ensure the survival of the group. Basically, is that. But these links that we experience in our families, we as humans, we said this is a special spiritual link from other lives and so on, but let's kill the magic here too. The same feelings that we feel for others in our herd is the same thing that the ants feel in a nest. Sorry, but I'm going to kill all the magic again. And this is because just check ants' nest. When you go to see the ants and how they work, you will see that everyone knows exactly what they have to do. But they don't have laws. They don't have nothing written. They don't speak one another to say you have to do this or that or that. No, they just know. They only know. So, they just resound with the others in what they have to do. So you don't see in the ant's nest everyone connected with physical links. They are connected with different resounding links, maybe hormonal reactions that shares information that tells them what to do. So now let's go into the human perspective. We as have evolved to understand this same link of the ants in a different way, and we call that love. We call love what ants does every day, going back and forward and not hitting each other, not crushing one another. We just made the idea much more romantic, much more beautiful, with imagination. But the love that we feel between one another in our families is just an evolved way of relation, of chemical relation, like the ants in a nest. So sorry for killing the magic, but is basically that. So all these links that we call love in between the people from the family and so on, they are all chemical reactions. It's all about hormones, and that's it. What we did in our evolution is to put all that information that we usually feel by chemical reactions into our brain. We brought this idea in the imagination. So we started to work with this open perception of what we before felt in a physical way. Now we feel it when we see someone speaking, when we see someone in the screen, when we just listen to the music or whatever. Okay? Yeah. So basically everything that we feel emotionally is a chemical reaction. So this is why I feel the smell or the colors of the people that is going to nourish me, because it's all about eating. And I feel horrible smells and horrible colors with the people that you feel that they will bring something wrong to you. Okay. So family is not specifically a concept of blood, of historical genetics. It's about what am I eating in the world? What is the people I am sharing with so I can survive? That's a family. So there's a difference between family and the clan. A family is the ones you share food with. So you get nourished by them and with them. And then you have the clan. The clan from the word plan. And plan means to extend. That's the origin of the word plane. Okay? So the plane is a plan, to plan something, a planification, gives the origin to the word plant, a plantation. So a plant that is extended is the clan of a group of people that has kids and extend themselves in different territories and branches, creating the plant that we call the tree, the genealogical tree. So the difference between a clan, which is the genealogical tree, and a family is that you can have a clan but a different family, because this clan maybe is not nourishing you as you expect, and you can look for others to nourish you better. So of course that normally we mix the clan and the family, but they don't have to be together. We have a clan and we have a family. So now think about this. The question now would be, if you are still in a family and you say to yourself, this is my family, so the question would be, what is the concept of why you are still in the need of being in that family? And what I mean about this is that you have to make your question, what I am still in need of this clan? Because remember, one thing is the clan and that's the family. So if you consider the clan still your family, the question should be, what am I needing of this clan still? Why I am still here in this clan? Because I can create a new family to look for something different. But if I come back again to the same family, to the same clan, it's because I'm still needing something from that clan. That's the structure of the family. So the very Capricornian question here would be, what is my family useful for? And now I will try to explain something, because for sure some of you maybe are asking yourself, and what about the soul and the spirit? Where are they? Because it seems like kind of I have killed all the spiritual world right now. So the answer would be, just check the last 160 videos from the last months. You'll find the answers from where you can find the soul and the spirit. So just as a summary, remember the physical world, this thing, is energy. So everything is created by energy. And this energy, how do we call the energy in the universe? We call it soul. Soul. And the soul is vibration. The energy is vibration. So what is vibration? Is the spirit. So the spirit turns to be the soul, and the soul becomes the matter in the body. They are not different things, separate things, one inside the other. They are the same thing in different levels of vibration. Okay? So for example, when we say the solar plexus is not a chakra outside, separated from the body. The solar plexus in our body is called pancreas. It's not a different thing. It's just the physical aspect of the energy that creates the pancreas that we call the plexus. Okay? So it's the same thing. And just to understand this last concept, remember that we are not here to say we have to get rid of the clans or we have to get rid of the family in order to feel free. No. Family and clans are good because in this world it's useful. It was the way in which we evolved. So they are really good tools to understand how to evolve in this planet. They're not bad things. We don't have to take them away in order to think about a new society. No, they're natural. It's natural evolution. So it's not about get rid of some of them. It's about to understand what are they here for? Why am I inside of them? To become aware of why I am inside a family. What do I need? What is it useful for? So remember, the only thing that we have to change from the idea of family is that family is a choice. It's not an obligation. If we become aware, family is a choice. Okay, let's go to the alignment. So I can't see anything. My glasses are really dirty. Just if you, some people were asking, so if you can answer them in the comments, maybe if they ask, the vibration of the day, which for today is vieux, is an Atlantean formation of sound that represents the statement. So basically the vibration that we are using every day, that its translation, the statement that we are using. So for this day, vieux is I am the being's home. The being's home. The code for today is manifestation. The smallest particles of the cosmos don't function as units of matter, but as waves and vibration that are limitless in the laws of time and space, and however, are the foundations of all limits and patterns schematized in the laws of the material world. This is the faculty of the universe of manifesting, of using the unlimited tools of the cosmos to generate forms and diverse existences, who connect with the world of infinite ideas, is able to materialize whatever they want in reality. Let's go to the alignment. Sit comfortable. You close your eyes. We focus in our breathings. I become aware of the environment around me. As I feel this environment, I use my imagination to make it as a night, darker, with shadows, with a deep sky full with stars. As I see the stars, I perceive how a fire enlights in front of me. I start to feel the heat in my hands, my chest, and my face. So I observe the fire, straight to it. I see its orange colors and its flames moving like a snake. I recognize that I am in a circle with much more people around the fire. I observe the fire, and inside of it I find the clue of what is uniting all these people around, and this key is the family. I observe how the light of the fire shines on the faces of these people, so I can recognize them. They are my family, my clan, without judging. Just observe all the people of your family, of your own clan. It doesn't matter if they have been good or bad with me. It doesn't matter if they are dead or alive. The only thing that matters is that they are all here around the fire at the same distance. And this fire is the one that brings clarity to all the needs of this family. So I ask myself, what is my role in this family? What is what it's holding me united to this family, or as a slave of this family? I allow myself to perceive this answer in the fire and in their faces. Inspira profundo. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, I ask myself, what is what I need from this family? As I perceive the answer, I start to vibrate, making it resound within me, bringing the answer towards my heart. Remember, this is not the family that I am living in. This is the family that I choose. This family is not a must, an obligation. This family was my choice. I honor every one of those who are in my family, in this clan around me now. I honor them because they show me those things that I need. I honor them because they give me whatever they can in their hands for my own evolution. Without any judgment, I say to myself, I choose my family. And my family is the home of my being. I am the home of the being. I am the home of the being. I am the home of the being. Being aware of this consciousness, I bring it to each cell of my body by caressing, stretching, and yawning, and each one at its own time come back here and now. And remember that the task for today is to write down the reasons that I find of why I am still in this family. Why do I need this family? Thank you everybody for being here. And as always, see you tomorrow at the same time.